'09 at 10-all in the fifth against Roddick, not having had a chance to sort of break Andy yet, and I didn't want to lose back-to-back Wimbledon finals in an epic, and then sort of be so disappointed because so much work getting to a Wimbledon finals. But this one I really wanted back. Not only did I want Wimbledon, victory back, but I also wanted to achieve the record for most Grand Slam wins after tying Pete's record at the French Open and winning my first French Open in '09. So there was so much on the line. I loved it to be in a match like that. I felt so sorry for Roddick because he deserved to win Wimbledon as well. I see him as a Wimbledon champion as well, even though he's never won one. But it was one of those big moments, having Pete Sampras sitting there. Bjorn Borg, I think, was there as well. John McEnroe, Rod Laver, I think the whole bunch was there, which was just for me an incredible honor to be playing, in that moment, and all the great legends being present. It was a very different situation in 2012 because Djokovic went on that incredible run, of winning so many matches in a row and winning so much he did. He almost won 4 Grand Slams in a row before I beat him at the French Open. Everybody was talking about him, how incredible he's playing. And literally 3-4 weeks later, here I am, world number 1, because I was able to beat him again in the semi-finals of Wimbledon, and then playing Andy Murray in the finals, which was obviously super emotional for Great Britain as a whole, for myself. There was a lot on the line again, because if I won against Murray, I knew I could become world number 1 after that, and then break Pete's all-time record of being number 1 for the most weeks, more than anybody. And for me, that was a big deal. I played probably one of the best matches of my life, I guess, especially at the back end of the match. Had my kids, seeing me from the stands, clapping to me when I walked past. It was the Wimbledon trophy. That's not a vision I ever had in my wildest dreams, that my family would see me win Wimbledon. I look back with incredible memories on that incredible day.
So, a decade on, what has the Swiss legend learnt most from his 10 years of history making in SW19?
Behave, I don't know. I used to be a bit of not a spoiled brat, but I was a tough guy on court. I used to be very sort of emotional, threw around the racket a lot, got upset, commentated every bad play I've made. And here I am at Wimbledon, all of a sudden not being able to open my mouth anymore, just because I had too much respect for the game, too much respect for the place, and my heroes like Edberg and Sampras didn't do it, so I feel like I can't do that either if I want to become anything remotely close to them. It's been a true privilege for me to be playing at that incredible venue with all that history, the legacy. It's just really where you breathe tennis the most, I think, and that's why it's a must-go for every fan around the world who loves tennis. Has to go to Wimbledon once.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, presented by Rio. Where else but Wimbledon? We go behind the scenes as the 3rd Grand Slam of the year gets underway. And one of the greatest, we catch up with 7-time winner in SW19, Pete Sampras. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter, now available in English and Spanish.